offense through their best player, which I think is
well, click, get ready for your Kodak moment.
Nick Smith. My God, what a poster! Sound lead, game 1 of the playoffs in the Western Conference. That's a poster for the Bucks. My God!
Got a cardi on me poppin' when I shoot, I never miss. She gon' ask if I'm in love, I never lie, plead the fifth. Only want me cause I'm icy and I'm pricey with the fit.
First question will go to Dalen Amos from the Seattle Inquisitor.
Your squad has struggled to succeed in the playoffs the last few seasons. What adjustments have you made to remedy that?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say this early in the postseason if our changes are going to work. It's hard to say that they are, but I believe we've made the necessary roster changes to put Nick Smith in a position where he can lead this team offensively. We're trying to kind of cover up his weaknesses in terms of defense, and that's not saying Nick is a lackluster defender at all, but we really just want to surround him with guys that can space the floor and can defend to an elite standard. And we also want to try to take some of the stress off of him scoring-wise, because if you've watched previous playoff matchups or playoff series that we've been in, especially that Houston series last year, it surely felt like if Nick Smith wasn't dropping 30 to 40 points, that we weren't going to be within 20 of the Houston Rockets. And it really took a toll on Nick Smith, I could tell. So we tried to surround him with guys who could score off the bench, and we tried to expand on our depth, and I think we did that this year with Austin Karakoff. And even though we'll be without Markelle and without Gary Trent, I think we have enough off the bench, like Adin Dermanenko or Miles, whoever we decide to bring off the bench, and Pat Connaughton's coming off the bench, and we brought in Peyton Pritchard. I think we have the guys off the bench to take some of that scoring load off of Nick Smith Jr., so he doesn't have to play 48 minutes a game and drop 50 points for us to even be in the running for the ball game. So I think we made our bench deeper. We surrounded Nick with guys who can do what he can't at an elite level, and I definitely think that we can make a deep run this year.
The second question will go to Davon King from Day Day Films.
How confident are you that your team can win it all again?
I mean, I built this team. I built it in terms of trades, free agency, drafting. Like, this team's kind of my baby. I was put in charge of this team since the inception of the franchise. So I kind of have to be confident in my own decisions. That's how you make it in this league. You have to be confident in yourself. And you have to be confident in yourself for others to be confident in you. So I definitely think I'm confident that we can go win it again. I mean, we won with arguably a worse team in Nick's rookie season. So he has the championship experience. He has the championship pedigree. He knows what it takes to win a title, and I think we've surrounded him with the personnel to win again, to win his second title.
Third question will go to Mike from the Washington Post.
What rotational changes will you make for the playoffs?
We'll play it by ear. Obviously, we've had Markelle and we've had Gary a lot of this regular season, so it's going to be tough adapting to life without them. They're two big contributors off the bench, and now they're out of the rotation for at least the first round series. So obviously the rotation is going to be shorter. It always is in the postseason, but we plan to go at least 9 deep, with that being Adin, Markelle, Gary, and Austin, and maybe even 10 with Pat. So, I mean, we want to run a deep squad, but I mean, it is the postseason, and if it goes down to the wire, then I mean, Nick, Scotty, they're going to play upwards of 40+ minutes, and it just is what it is.
And the final question will go to Christina McConnell from the Seattle Daily Mail.
Phoenix's Shamar Harvey has been on a tear lately. How do you game plan for a guy like that?
Sure. I mean, Shamar obviously is one of the league's best up-and-coming point guards. He's still young, so he's going to have a lot of energy. He obviously lacks in size, but he makes up for that in skill. He's lower 6 feet in terms of height, but the guy can spark it up from 3. He can spark it up from the mid-range. He can make his own shot. He has great dribble moves. He's an elite playmaker. Like, he does it all, and I think that's a that's one of those guys that's hard to game plan for. Is like the Kyrie, Steph, Kevin Durant, LeBron type of guy. You can't really game plan for those type of guys. You kind of just have to limit the guys around them. And I think Shamar doesn't have the elite personnel around him to beat us in this first round series. I don't want to count my eggs before the hatch, but I think that we can limit the guys around him, and Shamar could put up 50, and I think we'll still win by a reasonable margin. I think it's Shamar and then a drop off. So I think if we can limit the guys around him, then I think the Suns will struggle against us this series. Thanks.
Okay, so I want to welcome all of you absolutely beautiful Bebos back to another episode of the Team Expansion MyLeague on the channel. And before I get started, always, I want to acknowledge my break. Now, the previous video I uploaded was recorded at the time I decided to take my week break, and so I really wasn't able to acknowledge why I was taking the break. I made a community post, and a lot of you guys interacted with it, but essentially I've been prescribed medication for OCD, anxiety, and depression. I wanted to obviously none of them are super bad. Like, it's extremely mild depression and it's moderate anxiety, but the OCD is the big thing. And I've been prescribed medication for it, and I wanted to take a week to really focus on my mental health and spending time with my girlfriend and friends and really just enjoying life and trying to live in the present. And that week break really helped pull me out of the place I was in mentally, and I think it was definitely much needed, and I'm glad to be back and putting my all into something I really love to do. It was something I've done for 3 years with little breaks, so I think a week definitely was warranted. Regardless, today we begin our run in the Season 5 playoffs. Now, if you've watched the last 4 seasons, the last 4 postseasons, we've won 1 title. Every other time, we have crashed out in the first or second round. This year, I'm going to play not every game in the first round, but I want to play the games, but it's the first round. You know what? I'm going to play every game of the playoffs this year. I'm going to try to. We are going to play game 1 against the Phoenix Suns. We are going to have home court advantage. The Suns are not as good as we are. They have Shamar Harvey. They have Isaiah Joe. They have Kyle Bridges, Bull, and Jonas Valanciunas. We have Bones Highland, Nick Smith, Scotty Barnes, Jaren Jackson, Aden Dermanenko. For whatever reason, Miles Turner isn't in the starting 5. I'm not sure if he's injured. He's not. They just have Aden starting. You know what? We'll have Aden cook up in the starting 5. I think this is our best team yet. This is our best team yet, and we're without Markelle, and we're without Gary Trent Jr. So we are not even at full strength. Regardless, it's a 4 versus 5 seed matchup. The Blazers take game 1 on the Spurs. The Hornets take game 1 on the Raptors, and the Wizards take game 1 on the Hawks. Hopefully, we can end this series quick because we want to move deep into the playoffs. Regardless, we've been champions before. Nick Smith knows how to get it done, and now he has a brand new running mate in Scotty Barnes. Jaren Jackson knows how to get it done. Aden knows how to get it done. Bones knows how to get it done. 4 out of 5 of our players in our starting 5 right now were on our championship winning team. First of all, the Beloit. I'm from this city. We have a minor league baseball team, and I'm just repping where I'm from. The Beloit Skycarp. It's so like off topic, but I wanted to show it anyway. It was a good cop. It was a fire cop. I fuck with it. If y'all fuck with it, let me know in the comments below. Regardless, Suns sound game 1 of the first round. Let's lock in. Let's take care of business. Game 1 at the Climate Pledge Arena. We welcome the Phoenix Suns into Seattle. Game 1 of the first round of the Western Conference postseason, Season 5. Your Seattle Sound begin our run. Shamar Harvey cannot open up the scoring here in Game 1. Nick Smith Jr. going to try to start off this playoff campaign in style with his usual mid-range cooking. Nick Smith. Wow. Ooh. Give me that. That's easy. Really? Ooh, Bull gets ripped by Nick Smith. Nick Smith Jr. out in transition. Jaren Jackson, good cut. And 1! Jaren Jackson Jr. is on the board and scores our first bucket of the postseason. And he knocks down the free throw. 3 points for Jaren. It's a 3-0 Sound lead in Game 1. Let's lock in. Macau Bridge is defended by Scotty Barnes. Jonas Valanciunas sets the screen. Auden not there to help. That's a big stop for your Seattle Sound. The Suns have yet to get going. We find Scotty Barnes in the corner. Nope. Back out to Nick. Back out to Nick. Give me the screen from Jaren. Nick Smith Jr. has yet to score in this one. And that drought continues. 0 for 3 start for Nick Smith Jr. We might have to confide in Scotty Barnes just because we got to get some buckets. We got to take advantage of these stops our defense has given us. Bones Highland picking up Shamar Harvey at the half court. We're going to actually switch it into a half court press. Shamar Harvey gets around the bull screen, and the Suns are on the board. 3 minutes in. Your Phoenix Suns? If you're a Suns fan, I'm sorry. Your team is about to get swept. Scotty Barnes defended by Macau Bridges. Actually, let's just run something here. Let's run it. Scotty Barnes fades the midi. That's a bucket. Really, really terrible start for your Sound. Bol gives the Suns their first lead of the game. We've had a ton of phenomenal releases. They just haven't been falling for us. Bones Highland, we're going to run an off-ball action here. It's going to go to Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson for the trade. There we go. Bang! Bones Highland on the rock for the Sound. We're going to run a floppy here. Ooh, Nick Smith Jr. wide open for the trade. That's back-to-back 3 balls. Wow. Wow. Nick Smith yet to get on the board. 4 minutes into this game 1, and Nick Smith has yet to score as we go down 3. Wide open look after wide open look for Nick Smith Jr. and Scotty Barnes just haven't fallen. We're going to have to reside in someone else. We've been running plays every single possession, and nothing's falling. Auden Duranenko, mid-range is good. Shamar Harvey taking on Bones Highland. Jonas Valanciunas pops out for the 3. Scotty Barnes helps, and Macau Bridges knocks down the corner tray. Scotty cannot be helping off ball. We're going to try to get... I need Nick Smith Jr. to do something. I need him to do something. We're going to run the PNR. Nick Smith pulls up for the midi. That's got to be good. Let's go! Scotty Barnes, a mismatch on Shamar Harvey. Let's get Scotty involved. Back him down, Scott. Oh, my God. Auden, you can't be there. Come on. Scotty on Shamar Harvey. Mismatch. Let's go. Shamar Harvey open again. This time no good. Nick Smith pulls down his first board of the game. We're going to try to work in transition. Nick Smith Jr. can't get around Isaiah Joe. Jaren Jackson sets the screen. Oh, that's good help. Scotty Barnes. Ah, come on. That's a great release. Nick Smith Jr. and 1! Nick Smith Jr. draws the foul on Isaiah Joe and gets the rebound. Really. We could have gotten ourselves a lead. Miles Turner checks in for Auden Duranenko. We don't really have a backup 1 right now. Matt Miller, we have Peyton Pritchard, I guess, but I don't really trust Peyton Pritchard right now to play the backup 1 for us. Matt Miller might check in at some point, but we really don't have a ton of depth right now unless we bring in Karakov. And if we bring in Karakov at the 2, then Nick Smith can run the 1. Bones, pump fakes. Fuck. Macau Bridges open. Oh, that's great defense. Great defense, Barnes. Bones defended by Shamar Harvey. Is Shamar him when it comes to defense? Bones, oh my God, what a fucking bucket. Timeout Phoenix. Bones Island cooks Shamar Harvey and gives us a lead in the first quarter. Townsend defended by Bones Highland. 4 minutes to play in the first quarter here in game 1. Townsend. Okay, there we go. Bones cooks Townsend. 4 points for Bones, and we go up 4. I kind of like that. Bones Highland is dogging. Nick Smith Jr. checks in at the 1. Austin Karakov is now in the game, and if y'all don't know who Austin Karakov is, just know that man is him. Auden Duranenko for the midi. 4 and 5 for him. We're slowly building a lead here at our home floor. 8-point Sound lead with 3 to play in the first. Maggette. Nick Smith Jr. defending Maggette at the 1. He gets a screen. Oh, that's a phenomenal pass to Livingston by Maggette. What a find! Auden Duranenko again. Bang! He knocks it down from the corner off of that Suns 3. And Nick Smith Jr. picks up his 3rd assist. 4, 2, and 3 in the first quarter for Nick Smith. 2 minutes to play. Your Sound lead by 8 over the Phoenix Suns here in game 1. Macau Bridges defended by Karakov. He responds. Maggette. Nick Smith defending. 1.5 minutes to play in this first quarter. Barry wide open in the corner. Okay, it's a 2-point Sound lead. They're back. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Nick Smith Jr. on the rock. I'm going to run a floppy to end it. 10 seconds. 10 seconds on the clock. Karakov, I need you to move. I need you to move, big fella. Karakov gets the tray ball. That's horrendous. That was terrible. Jaren, get us one. Let's go! Second quarter basketball. Nick Smith Jr. still at the helm offensively. Nick defended by Shamar Harvey. We've had one hell of a first quarter. We're going to hope we can continue that. Nick Smith Jr. We're going to get the screen off ball. Scotty Barnes gets the wide open midi. Knocks it down. Oh, that's a three. We're picking him up full court. Nick Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr.'s played a ton of minutes, and I intend for him to play almost every minute of the postseason, barring an injury. Ooh, Livingston? Okay, bro. These boys don't miss. Nick Smith Jr. drains the midi. 6 and 4 for him. We're up to a double-digit lead here in the second quarter. Hopefully, we can continue to build on this and run away with this game one. Karakov picking up Isaiah Joe at half court. Shamar Harvey pops out like Polo G. Misses the wide-open tray ball. Nick Smith Jr. out in transition. Oh, he blows by him. Okay. Nick Smith just drops the ball on the pass. Barry wide open for three. Whatever. Nick Smith for three. Fist 91 side is running. Nick knocks it down. 9 for Nick Smith, 9 for Scotty, and 9 for Aden Dermanenko. Those three are lighting up the score sheet so far. We're back up to a double-digit lead. We just need to string together some stops. Shamar Harvey contested midi. No good. Big stop. Miles Turner is going to check back in at the 5, and Bones Highland is going to come back in at the 1. Good extra pass to Scotty Barnes. And 1! Scotty Barnes drains the 3 from the corner and gets the foul. A possible 4-point play for Scotty Barnes. Miles Turner and Bones check back in for your Seattle Sound. It is 37-48 here in game 1, and he converts the free throw. Still picking up at we're still picking up at the half court line here in Seattle. Jaren, what a steal. Nick Smith Jr. Okay, bro. Just stop there, I guess. Miles Turner. Oh, circus lay. We're back up to a double-digit lead. We're trying to bring the intensity defensively. Shamar Harvey's been cooking us. He's up to like 15 in the first half. Livingston. These boys in their wide open threes. Valanciunas brings it down. Defended by Miles. Oh, what a block. What a find by Bones. What a terrible shot by Barnes. We need those, man. We need them if we want to blow this team out the water. Nick Smith connects with the pull-up midi. He's our first player in double-digit scoring with 11. Finally, we have someone knocking down the mid-range. Nick Smith only 50% from the field. He has been way better than that so far in the season. Timeout, Phoenix. Maggette, the Suns bring in their backup 5 once again. Mikal Bridges still out there in Bol as well, but other than that, I guess Shamar Harvey's still out there, but I don't know who Maggette is. I don't know who Maggette is running their point guard spot when they have Shamar Harvey out there, who is probably the best point guard on the floor right now, not gonna lie. Not the best player on the... Wow, I was about to go through a whole tangent about not the best player on the floor, but the best point guard. And then Nick Smith decides to just clank it. Like, come on, bro. Bol posting up Jaren Jackson Jr. Bol in a sharp take. Shamar Harvey moving off ball. Nick Smith gets a contest. Oh my God, Shamar is him. What a find, Bones to Jaren. They might be in team take, but we are answering the call every single time. They ring it, we answer it. We are amazing right now. Shamar Harvey is as well, but what a stop. In sharp take, he's clanking. Nick Smith Jr. gets Shamar Harvey to jump, and he knocks down the pull-up midi. Now Nick is in shot take with 2.5 to play in the first half. Come on, we're answering this fucking call. Bro, this is our title-winning season. This is where the dynasty starts. Nick Smith Jr. again in the face of Shamar Harvey knocks it down. Your Sound lead by 13. Nick is up to 17. In shot take, this man's cooking. 13-point Sound lead, 1.5 to play in the first half. Bro, we gonna win the chip. We go into the chip, all right. 1 minute to play in the first half. Nick Smith Jr. defended by Shamar Harvey. He gets the double team. Easy. Easy. You double me. I got weapons. I got weapons on this floor, and Nick is going to find them. This man has dropped 20 assists in a game before. Nick is he's an elite passer, and he is going to find any open offensive player on the floor for us, and that's what we need out of our main guy. Scotty Barnes defending Macau. 6 seconds on the clock. Macau Bridges puts up a contested 3. No good. We have probably 30 more seconds of Nick Smith in shot take. Can we get another one before halftime? ISO. ISO. Are they going to send 2? Okay, we don't have another possession of him in shot take. But Jaren, what are you doing? What are you doing, Jaren? You can't be there. You genuinely cannot be there. We're going to pass it. Jaren, you just fucked up the entire play. Second half basketball here in Seattle. Bones checks back in at the 1. Miles Turner's still out there. Nick Smith he's slowly heating up, so we need him to cook in this second half because he's been the guy. 19 points and 6 assists for him. We're up to a 13-point lead. Let's keep going. Nick Smith contested middies good. 21 and 6 for Nick, and we lead by 12. Shamar Harvey's been cooking as well. 26 for Shamar, 21 for Nick. What a battle this is here in game 1, but I definitely can see we are the better team, but Shamar Harvey's so good. And 1! Nick Smith Jr. Oh my god, he's hyping up the crowd. He's hyping up the crowd, and Jonas Valanciunas gets his first foul. You already know. You already know we about to get this shit for the thumbnail because that is clean. And he converts the free throw. 24 points for Nick Smith Jr. He's heating up, and we are slowly taking this game by storm. 10 to play in the third. Let's go! Shamar Harvey's answering, though. Shamar Harvey is ridiculously good. He has 30 at the start of this third quarter. Him and Nick have been going to war, and nobody is showing any sign of letting up. Nick Smith Jr. defended by Isaiah Joe. We're going to stop for that step back. Where are you going, bro? Really, that was phenomenal, bro. Shamar Harvey defended by Bones. Shamar has been giving Bones hell so far in this game 1. Shamar Harvey is one of the league's top premier point guards, and the icing on the cake is that he's one of your guys' players as well, so that just makes it that much cooler, is that one of your guys' players is leading his own team into the postseason against the Seattle Sound, so that is so fucking amazing. Nick Smith Jr. cooks Isaiah Joe and knocks it down. 26 and 6. He has this crowd electric in game 1. The sound of 15. Come on! We're going to be giving Nick Smith his first break of game 1. Bones is going to take over the primary ball handling duty. Scotty Barnes might even get some action as well. But Karakov is going to take Nick's spot for probably the rest of the third quarter because we have a solid lead. We're up 11 halfway through 3. Nick needs to be rested for the 4th if it gets down to the wire. So we're going to give Karakov a run at the 2. We might even give Scotty a little bit of a break, but he's looking pretty good. So Dermonenko's also going to come in at the 5. Bones Highland bringing it up the court. He has 7 and 6 so far in this one. We're going to try to stray away from iso ball and try to get Karakov involved here. Karakov working off the floppy. Macau doesn't get caught on the screens. Karakov, nothing there for him. Let's see if we can get a pick and pop with Dermonenko. Get Dermonenko a 3. Dermonenko wide open for the tray. That's a bucket? No, but we're in team take. What the fuck? They cut our lead down to 9-6 to play in the third quarter. We're in team take, though, so hopefully we can run away with this game. Let's see if we can get Adin Dermonenko a 3 because y'all know in team take, the mans is a menace. That's deep. It don't matter. Bang! Bones almost gets a steal on Isaiah Joe in the full court press. We're in his face. We are all up in his mid. Jaren, way to get out there. Way to get out there, Jaren. Big board Adin. Scotty Barnes, step back middies, good. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're up 14. Scotty with 15. Team take is going to be ridiculous for us. We got 5 minutes left in the third, and we're in team take. Livingston fading deep 3. No good. Auden can't horse him. Jaren snatch block. Oh my God. What are you doing, Jaren? What are you doing, Jaren? Come on. Let's keep up this hot run. Dermonenko fades. Nothing. Nothing there. Bones in shot take, though. Bones in shot take, though. Hold on. Bones and shot take though. 16-point lead. 2 to play in the third quarter. The Suns cut our lead down to 13. Nick hasn't played in the last 6 minutes of this third quarter, and we are feeling good. We lead by 13. Bones Highland's been doing a phenomenal job orchestrating. There it is again. And Jaren Jackson, by the way, 17 and 13 on 70% shooting. This man's been fucking ridiculous. We might even see a Matt Miller sighting in this fourth quarter. Not gonna lie, we're up 15. We might see a Matt Miller. Okay, that's ridiculous. Maybe not. Actually, we probably will, just because Matt Miller has the size to abuse Shamar Harvey and Maggette. So I think I think Matt Miller might be the move for this fourth quarter alongside Nick Smith. It's not like Matt Miller is going to be a primary, or he might be a primary ball handler. Who knows? Scotty Barnes fades the midi and knocks it down. 11-point lead. Scotty's up to 19. Oh my God, Jaren, what a steal. And he lays it back in. This crowd's fucking electric. This Climate Pledge Arena is absolutely electric in this game one. A minute to play in the third quarter, sorry. And this crowd in the Climate Pledge Arena is going buck wild as they cut the lead down to 10. Matt Miller, his first touches in a playoff game for the Seattle Sound. He has a size advantage to handle Maggette. Can he do something about it? We're going to hit a little drop step, see what he can do. Okay. Fourth quarter basketball. I forgot to make the subs, but this crowd's electric. Nick Smith Jr. might run the 1 for this fourth quarter. Karakov is going to run the 2. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to lock this game in. Matt Miller defended by Isaiah Joe. Nope. Bring it back out. Bring it back out to Karakov. Actually, Scotty, let's cook. Let's fucking cook. Fade that shit green. Give me that. Really? Nick Smith Jr. checks back in. The man with a plan. 26, 4, and 7 on the evening for Nick. And he has been cooking. But now he's arrested and ready to cook some more. Nick Smith Jr. over Bull. Come on. Shamar Harvey taking Nick off the dribble. We kind of forced him baseline. Barry. Scotty Barnes there. They're not doing much for Barry, but they make a shot for Isaiah Joe. The Suns cannot convert. Jaren pulls down his 14th rebound. Nick Smith Jr. defended by Shamar Harvey. Hopefully we can get Nick cooking in this fourth quarter because he's kind of been non-existent in this fourth quarter. Bro, I called ISO. What are you doing, Karakov? What was Karakov? Okay, Nick gets the floater to go. But what the fuck is Karakov doing? Nick defending Harvey. Under 10 to play in the fourth. Valanciunas. Offensive 3. Come on! Shamar Harvey defended by Jaren. Isaiah Joe. Karakov there. Defense chance rumbling throughout the Climate Pledge Arena. Harvey, a D-point candidate defending. We're going to get over the Valanciunas screen. Aden tries to hedge. Cannot, but it doesn't matter. Shamar cannot knock it down. Karakov waiting for Nick to cross the half-court line. He does. We're going to get the screen by Aden. See if we can get Nick a pull-up midi. That's Barnes chicken. Gimme. For whatever reason, they're not feeding Shamar Harvey, who has carried this Suns offense so far in this game. The man has almost 30, but they choose to keep the ball out of his hands when they are down 16. Okay, Shamar Harvey gets a 3. He misses. But it's like they weren't running the offense through their best player, which I think is...
Well, click, get ready for your Kodak moment.
Nick Smith, my God, what a poster! 18-point sound lead. Game 1 of the playoffs in the Western Conference. That's a poster for the books. My God! Nick Smith with 34 going to war with Shamar Harvey. It's an 18-point sound lead. 8 to play in the fourth. Karakov picking up Isaiah Joe full court. What a fucking dunk that was by Nick. This crowd's electric. Shamar Harvey to answer the dunk. He cannot. We have these Suns players in shambles. Nick Smith Jr. defended by Shamar Harvey. Nope. Way to stop. Way to be there and support, Karakov. Way to be there and support. We're going to get the screen by Aden Dermanenko. Nick's going to fade that, and he's going to drain that. What a shot. 36 for Nick. Nick Smith Jr. with 36. ISO. Actually, let me get a better ISO play because, honestly, quick isolation kind of reeks because everyone just kind of fills in wherever. We're going to replace give and go with, like, a 5-out play. Let me try to find one real quick. ISO 2-side looks kind of like a 5-out play. But it looks like the power forward kind of comes over. I'd rather not have that. I might just have to stick with quick ISO. I can't really find a ISO 2-side. ISO 2-side is literally the play I just looked at. ISO 1 spread. No, the 2 guards too close. Not enough space in any of these. So honestly, I might just replace give and go with like a cut to basket play. Quick isolation's just gonna have to do. We call ISO twice. Nick Smith Jr. taking Shamar Harvey off the dribble. He stops for the step back midi and drains it in the face of adversity. Nick Smith Jr. puts us up 19. 38 points for Nick, and he is just dogging in the game one of the Western Conference playoffs. McAlbridges answers the call, cutting our lead down to 16. We're going to hope that Nick Smith can kind of put up the final nail in the coffin of this game one against Shamar Harvey because he is very well rested. ISO, we got the entire top of the key to ourselves. Nick Smith Jr. I didn't mean to go up with that. I wanted the spin, but he decides just to go up with it. Shamar Harvey with 37, Nick with 38. These boys are going to war, and we're not going to let anyone get in the way of this battle. Nick Smith Jr. defended by Shamar Harvey. We're going to fade the midi. That's horrendous. That is dog shit. Oh my God, Jaren! Oh my God! He sent that shit to the moon. Rest in peace to the fan that got hit on the head, but fuck, that was crazy. Shamar Harvey, Nick Smith defending. These two have been going to fucking war. It's been a ton of fun in this first round series, and I'm excited to see how the series changes as we go back to Phoenix. But man, Shamar Harvey Shamar Harvey with 40, the top scorer in today's game. Nick Smith Jr. defended by Shamar Harvey again. Nick drops the ball. Let's try this again. Nick Smith Jr. with 38 and 7, defended by Shamar Harvey, gets the Jaren screen, pulls up for the midi, misses. We only lead by 11 with 5 to play. Can we do something here? Shamar Harvey, Nick Smith defending. These two have been going to war. Barry drops it off down to Valanciunas. Aden's there. That's great defense. Aden just better offense by Jonas. Miles Turner is going to have to check in down the stretch. Our lead's down to single digits. Shamar Harvey and Sharp take now. They're the Suns in team take. This is not good. That's a bucket. Okay. Our lead's down to 7. 4 minutes to play. Shamar Harvey with 42. Every single one of their players in Sharp take as well. My God. They're not even just in team take. They have all Sharp take. Nick finds Aden. I should have pulled that, but we're gonna take the easy one. We're gonna take the easy one at the rim. We got a mismatch. Aden Dermanenko, take the easy bucket. Let's go. 3.5 to play. 9-point sound lead. This crowd's awfully quiet. This crowd is awfully quiet. Shamar Harvey for 3. Bang! He has what, like 46? We lead by 6, but Shamar Harvey's been giving us the work. Oh my God, he is ridiculously good. Give me the screen. Give me a screen, and let's get one with Nick. Let's get one with Nick. Actually, drop it off to Aden. Aden! Push shot is good. 17 and 9 for Aden. We're running man. Isaiah Joe. Karakov there. Jonas setting an off-ball screen for Harvey. Harvey pull-up midi is good. This man cannot miss. Down the stretch, Shamar Harvey can't miss. He's up to 47. Oh, Nick Smith, what a steal. Nick, what a steal. Throws it down. Nick Smith Jr., the inbound steal, putting us up double digits. Once again, Shamar Harvey left for broke on the floor. What a dunk. Steal. My God. Nick Smith Jr. up to 42. We lead by 8 with 2 to play in the fourth quarter. Nick, let's close this out. Miles Turner's in for Aden. Nick Smith Jr. gets to the cup. And one. What a game by Nick Smith Jr. rubbing it in the face of Shamar Harvey. Shamar might be outscoring him, but Nick Smith Jr. is closing this one out. Listen to those chants. Rub it in. Let's go. MVP! MVP! Nick Smith Jr. is him. He's leading this team to the promised land. 45, 4, and 8. Game 1 of the Western Conference playoffs, going to war with the Phoenix Suns point guard Shamar Harvey, who I forgot whose player he is down in the comments. I think he's champs, not gonna lie. But man, has this been a war. And he fouls Shamar on the other end. A minute 49 to play. We lead by 9. Nick Smith and Shamar going to war. 45 points for Nick Smith Jr. He's getting doubled. Shamar forces the jump. I was spacing. The Suns win the jump ball. Bol finds Isaiah Joe, and he clanks it. That could be game. A minute and a half to play. This duel has been going on for a while. Oh, they get doubled. Scotty Barnes in the corner for the dagger. Bang! Karakov out there doing cardio. I brought him in to be an elite shooter, but he goes out there and has 4 rebounds and 0 points, and I think 1 shot. He's out there doing cardio. Mikal Bridges pass out to Isaiah Joe. Another clank, and that is game here in Seattle. Karakov, right when I said he's out there doing cardio, he just hits a 3. Nick Smith Jr. picks up his double-double for game 1, 45 and 10. He might not have scored as much as Shamar Harvey, but he put up the assist numbers, and he wraps up this game with an assist to Karakov to nail it at a 15-point lead. Shamar Harvey, oh, he responds. It's a 12-point lead. And we're going to dribble it out. Shamar Harvey clanks the 3. 10 to play. Your Sound win game 1 by a margin of 15, 135 to 120. This crowd is singing the Are You Happy and You Know It song. What a game 1. Shamar Harvey and Nick Smith Jr. went toe-to-toe. What a ball game by those two. Box score time. Nick Smith Jr. 45, 4 and 11. 7 turnovers, yes, but he was 21 for 37 and had a 3. Scotty Barnes 25, 6 and 2 with 10 for 19 from the field. 4 for 7 from 3. Jaren Jackson 19 and 17. 4 steals and 4 blocks. Dermanenko 17 and 9 on 2 misses. Miles Turner 12, 9 and 2 blocks. And then Bones with 9 and 8 assists. What an outing by your Seattle Sound. Shamar Harvey, give it up for him. 54 and 4 with 2 steals on 21 for 40 from the field, 8 for 19 from 3. This man is him. Shamar Harvey is nice. Alvin Berry was 17. Mikal Bridges gave us 15. Jonas Valanciunas 8 and 16. And then obviously Bol 7 and 7 on 100% from the field. He's just him with a capital H. In team comparison, we shot 48% from 3 and 62% from the field. We were absolutely ridiculous in this 15-point W in game 1. Let's go! And that wraps up the first game of the playoffs. We're going to simulate every game. Oh, Denver takes the first game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. This could be our year. It could be our year. Regardless, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. If you have any press conference questions for game 2, let me know in the comments. I love you all. You're beautiful. Peace.